So John Cena might think we can't see him, but we actually can. We've all seen the humiliating entrance or show, whatever you want to call it, that he did in the Oscars. And I try to imagine all the kids who look up to this guy. I never looked up to him. I was never a fan. I've never been a fan of him or of wrestling, to be honest, to begin with. So I didn't feel anything. I don't give a fuck. But my younger cousins, I remember when they were kids, they really liked John Cena and they looked up to him. And I would guess many boys around the world look up to John Cena. Can you imagine what these boys would feel when they see their hero, supposedly, does this humiliating entrance completely naked and playing, basically being a clown for money or for whatever. Which brings me to my point. I used to draw portraits, and I would draw portraits of the people that I find interesting or that I respect, for a variety of reasons. I mean, I've drawn people from like magicians, scientists, musicians, comedians from different fields, from different walks of life. And I've always been accused of idolizing these people, of looking up to them. Now, I think there's a difference between idolizing and looking up to someone. Now, you might look up to someone when it comes to um, mastery over a certain skill or a field. If someone is in your field and you look up to him, that's fine. And there is a clear difference between idolizing, in other words, kind of worshiping someone, a celebrity worship, and admiring someone. Now, I've always admired people, and I admire people for many reasons, but I never idolize. Like I said, I've drawn many people, I've drawn many portraits, and that doesn't mean that I idolize these people. I disagree with them on many things. In fact, some of the people I've drawn I don't like anymore. So this whole John Cena thing, if we can learn something from it, it's gonna be to never idolize anybody. Never idolize anybody. Never put someone on a pedestal to the point where you would just accept whatever they do. Because let's face it, some kids now might think that it's okay to do what John Cena did, to sell your self respect for money, to do something as humiliating as what he did for money or fame or whatever. No amount of money is worth your self respect. No amount of money is worth your dignity. No amount of money is worth losing your face, doing dumb shit like that. None. So, like I've said, if there's one thing to learn from John Cena, is to not be like John Cena. Do not sell your self-respect. Do not sell your self-worth. Do not sell your dignity doing dumb shit like that. And do not idolize people. And I'm saying this as someone who have drawn many portraits of people. I do not idolize them. Just because I draw someone doesn't mean that I idolize them. So yeah, do not put anyone on a pedestal. Do not think that someone is completely infallible. Doesn't exist. Everybody, what you need to do is you need to take the good stuff from everything and everyone. There is nobody's perfect. No one thing is perfect. You should always take the good stuff, leave the bad stuff. And if you are one of John Cena fans, well, this is your wake-up call to realize that your idol, or whatever you want to call it, is not as cool as you might think he is. And he's not even funny. Some people say, well, he's being funny and whatever. That's not funny. That's the point. It's not funny. It's not funny. It's humiliating, if you ask me. It's completely stupid. I don't know what was going on in his head to accept doing that shit, but I would never do it at all. It doesn't even cross my head to do something like that. So yeah, that's all I have to say about John Cena, and see you in the next video.